Tonight, Russian President Vladimir Putin is still talking tough on Ukraine, but has helped ease tensions a bit. Russia has agreed to a NATO request to hold a special meeting tomorrow in Brussels to talk about the situation, creating a possible in for diplomacy. Putin says he has no intention to fight the Ukrainian people, but he claims he has the right to use force in order to protect ethnic Russians in that country. Robert Lowry is live working for you with what those here at home have to say about watching this situation so very closely.
Well, hundreds of families right here in the Miami Valley definitely paying very close attention to what's happening in Ukraine. Now, the center behind me, the Ahiska Turkish American Community Center, is where many of those families who have relatives living right in the center of that region currently under dispute come to gather, and they're hoping for a peaceful end to come soon. Volunteering at the Good Neighbor House in Dayton, it's hard for this Ukrainian student to take his mind off problems back home.
For the last couple of months, I was always on the nerves about what is going to happen, who is going to get who, why is this happening?
3 years Maxim Gerasimov has studied in the United States, most recently an architecture major at Sinclair Community College. After a visit home during winter break to see family, he saw the beginning of what was to come for Ukraine.
And most of the younger kids, of course, want to join European Union, have the whole Europe open, but older generation wants to stay within the circumstances that they have lived through their entire life.
We can't play with Russian government. It's gonna bring and take to the even worse situation than now.
It's not just a problem Ukrainians here in the U.S. are watching closely. Those with close ties to Eastern European countries are also paying attention. I sat down to speak with Islam Shakbandarov, president of the Ahiska Turkish American Community Center.
Basic clothing, I believe.
This past weekend, this stairwell became full of support for people in Ukraine's Crimea region, currently at the center of dispute. Shakbandarov says without support from the rest of the world, Ukraine's situation will only get worse.
They're basically saying that it's time to get Crimea back to Russia, and those who don't like to be part of Russia needs to leave their own homes.
And it's certainly something the president at this center says he plans to protest this weekend. On Sunday, he says that there will be an act of condemnation to what's happening in Ukraine. Now, during that same time, there will also be a ceremony honoring the families who were deported from much of that area during Soviet control. Reporting live, Robert Lowry, 2 News, working for you.